What's up, guys? Zack Scriven here. You're listening to the Zack Scriven podcast, VidCon edition. I'm here with Kyle Burt and Kyle Witham, the co-hosts of Coffee with Kyle's LinkedIn phenomenon. Guys, thank you for being on my podcast. What do you guys have to say about this VidCon event?
Dude, thanks. And here's the microphone to Kyle.
VidCon.
Con! But it's awesome.
Vid Connect. So who have you guys gotten to talk to and meet, and who would you still like to meet, and why?
A lot of people. I'd say somebody that we had a really good conversation with is the people at Invisalign Live, Katie and Matt and Niels. They run awesome TV Live, Invisalign Live, like all this really cool stuff. So they were awesome. They talked us through how they set up for the people that were going to show up to VidCon, how they set up the Ferris wheel and the trampoline picture place and all that stuff, and then how that worked iteratively through their process as a business to bring this here. I mean, it was just cool. I want to meet Casey Neistat.
So we met some LinkedIn creators offline for the first time. Brian Schulman, Sonny, Tannan, Eric, Didier. Awesome. Great Allums. Last night was a phenomenal meeting. A ton of other LinkedIn creators for the first time as well. But one highlight in my mind right now is when we first got here, we met with Asia, who is not even a creator yet, but because of us running into her, and I don't know what happened, one thing led to the other, we filmed a video for her, and she's going to be jumping on the LinkedIn creator bandwagon. So that was really cool. Somebody that I really want to have a coffee with right now before we leave here is Sean Cannell, because I've followed him on YouTube for quite a while. He has great content with regards to how to make content, how to use these types of tools that we're using right now with Think Media TV and his other influencer show as well. So I would really much love to have a cup of coffee with him. Sean,
if you're out there listening to this, reach out to Coffee with Kyle's. Maybe you could be on the Coffee with Kyle's show. Maybe you could be right here on the Zack Scriven podcast. I don't know. Hopefully you'd be impressed with my setup. You know, it's all new. This is all new gear to me. Sean, I'm gonna tag you on this LinkedIn video. But speaking of LinkedIn video, that's one thing that I've noticed. I don't know if you guys have seen the similar thing. I guess you kind of touched on it there, is that LinkedIn video and LinkedIn creators, anyone who's not a LinkedIn creator is not necessarily aware of the opportunity that exists with LinkedIn video. And I'm sharing that, with all the YouTubers and Twitch streamers that are here. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
So Kyle, number one over here, said something that stuck with me when we started creating content, is that LinkedIn video right now is like YouTube 2005, 2006. So land grab early, land grab often, and you've got to do it now. The one thing, one of the campaigns that got started recently, I talk about how to know your audience. And to know your audience, you just got to go do it. And so that's what I would say is, how do people get exposed to it? Go do it. And consume, but then turn around after you've consumed and start producing.
I would say, to add to that, forget LinkedIn video, forget Instagram TV. Just what my whole mindset, my whole shift is, when something new is out there and you're a creator, if there's a new platform, if there's a new way to get your new distribution source, new way to distribute your content, taste it. Taste it all. Get a taste of that right now while you can, and start land grabbing in that. So like Rise, we were at the Rise booth yesterday. Rise is a very interesting platform. It's a blockchain-based social media network. So a lot of people don't even know about that. So go out there and taste all of the different options for creating your content. Find what you like and find where your audience is, and then go all in. Go all in.
Taste and see that it is good.
And he saw that it was good. So on a closing note here, I am going to ask, I see your camera over there is in a portrait mode, and I'm wondering if that has anything to do with this IGTV or and speaking of another platform real quick, Topbuzz, thank you for sponsoring this podcast booth. And by sponsoring, I mean just providing the free coffee and the space and just an area for the creators to create, network, and drink coffee. So I'm going to start out with you, Kyle Burt, IGTV, and your portrait video. And can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it was actually a conversation, not even really a conversation, but like in the comments with Q. So with Quentin Allums, in the comments on Instagram, in the comments on Instagram stories. He's like, yeah, I just turned my camera sideways. So, like, hey, all right, easy enough. So I started doing it too, because just kind of see. And with IGTV right now, like LinkedIn, we love LinkedIn. We are all in on LinkedIn. We're not going anywhere, but we want to expand. We want to spread the message to other people that maybe want to see what we're doing, and they just don't know about it yet. So IGTV is another one of those things that's brand new. Land grab. What did I say? Taste it. This is us tasting it right now.
I remember the question, but as he started talking, all I could hear in the back of my mind was the song "I Turned My Camera On" by Spoon. So I turned my camera on, I cut my finger on the way, and I'm tripping away.
Man, I need to get an audio splitter, because if you were listening to that in my headphones, it sounded amazing, dude. So, guys, thank you so much for being on the Zack Scriven podcast. Thank you for having me on the Coffee with Kyle's show, which is due to drop next month. So make sure to go follow them on LinkedIn. That's Kyle Burt, Kyle Witham, Coffee with Kyle's. Go do it now. Links in the description. Guys, thank you so much.
Crushing it.